Now, one of the things that is bringing a massive catalyst into EV stocks like Nio, making them to sell well, is the new energy vehicle market continues growing into China. I mean, the figures just came in right now or recently, and we saw that China in the month of October, they sold total never retail sales reaching a new monthly record of 1.2 million. This is massive. This is great. I mean, though this, of course, their penetration rate dropped by 0.4% from the 53.3% we saw in September, the market continues growing, which is something that is pretty exciting, something that is so massive. I mean, for the penetration rate for October stood at 52.9%, and like I said, it was 0.4% lower than the 53.3% we saw in the month of September, but it is still a new monthly record. 1.2 million is still massive. It's still good news because the market continues to grow, or the new energy vehicle market continues to grow, which is something that as investors it makes us to be really excited, because there is becoming more room, more enough space for the Chinese EV makers to do well or to compete in their countries. I mean, there is no doubt that there is some fierce competition into the Chinese new energy vehicle market. For you to sell, your cars need to be great. I mean, Nio, knowing very well the kind of cars they are selling. I mean, Nio models alone, knowing that those cars are premium model and they are not cheap at all, they are expensive, and yet they are still able to sell the kind of figures they are selling. I think it tells you the kind of a company Nio is becoming. Right now, there is also Onvo L60, which is their sub brand, which is, this one is for also their mass market, which with this will continue seeing the NEF penetration rate on Nio benefiting from the new energy vehicle sales on a month to month, which is something that is pretty exciting. So tell me what you think about this, man. I think when I got to see this report, I was very excited because the more this market grows, or the more the new energy vehicle sales increase, is the more companies like Nio will continue also growing in terms of sales. Yes, like I said, Nio models are expensive. Onvo, it's for the mass market. But Firefly, that's where I personally believe that we are going to see a huge spike in volumes or sales volumes that Nio will generate with that model. I mean, we can expect great things coming from Nio, Onvo, and Firefly in 2025, which is why the low trading price, to me, it's an opportunity to load the boat. It's an opportunity to increase my holdings. I mean, the Nio CEO said the penetration rate for new energy vehicle will be around 80% in the next 2 years, which as it stands so far so good, but yeah, we will see. Maybe by the end of this year already we'll be close to 60% or at 60%. That we will see based on the November deliveries and December deliveries, but hopefully we continue seeing the penetration rate also increasing and getting to the 80% as predicted by the Nio CEO. So I am happy, I am excited about these figures, and yeah, it continues showing China growing in terms of new energy vehicle sales, and I don't think the growth or this growth that we are seeing will slow down anytime soon. And therefore, those that are still thinking that there is another country that will come and challenge China when it comes to new energy vehicle being sold on a month to month, they have to think again, because China, no one will be able to catch them. No one will be able to catch China in terms of new energy vehicle sales. No one, because China is making sure that they also give a boost to subsidies to those that buy the new energy vehicle cars. Up to 20,000 RMB, it's what China is offering as subsidies to those that are scrapping their old cars for new energy vehicle cars, which is massive, which is bullish. And it is initiatives like this that will make China to continue dominating the new energy vehicle sales globally. I mean, the market share of China into new energy vehicle sales globally, it's already over 60%, which shows you that China is doing exceptionally well. And the more this market grows, is the more companies like Nio will also grow in the future. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this. I think we are going to, as we head towards the end of the year, especially now in Q4, we are going to continue seeing a huge or a spike in terms of number of sales that they will sell or China will sell. I have no doubt that we can get or easily get to 1.4 million, maybe even by December, because what happens in Q4, you'll know that quite a number of people rush going to buy new energy vehicle cars because they want to spend the festive seasons with their families on brand new cars, which is why Nio has also developed or has done some initiatives or some discounts to make sure that they can grab as many sales from the Chinese EV users right now as we head towards the festive seasons. This is what we are seeing. This is what, of course, we are going to continue seeing in terms of the market growing for China. I know that, of course, Nio might not be where we want it to in terms of sales, in terms of course, share price, but our time will come. 2025, I still maintain that Nio is going to tend to profitability, and that is something that so many of the investors are patiently waiting to see that takes place, are patiently waiting to see that happens. Our time will come. Share price will recover. It will get to that price target which you have put for yourself, or which you have, of course, set for yourself. So yeah, hang in there. But again, I'm not certified to tell you what to do with your holdings of Nio or any other holding, a stock for that matter, and therefore it is still your choice, your decision to make if you want to increase your holdings, buy more, sell your entire holdings of Nio. But as for me, I'm going to continue holding this stock and load wherever I can, taking the load trading prices opportunities to buy more shares. So that's all from me, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.